Hello and welcome back. It's time for our third video. Previously, we talked about the marketing and the hype and the pitfalls to avoid. In this video, we will talk about what AI is not. LLMs are immensely powerful, but they are also fundamentally limited. If you want to use them effectively, you must understand their technical limitations and why knowing these limits is important. One misconception is that LLMs understand language. They don't. An LLM is a complex statistical model trained on vast data. Its job is to calculate the probability of the next word in a sequence. When you ask it a question, it's not thinking or reasoning, regardless of the thinking messages you see when you ask it a question. It's generating the most plausible sounding answer based on learned patterns. It is a highly sophisticated, multilingual autocomplete system. It is not a reasoning machine. This is why it can reproduce complex information but struggle with logic problems. In computer science, GIGO, garbage in, garbage out, states that the quality of output is determined by the quality of the input. LLMs are trained on data scraped from various sources, including the source's biases, inaccuracies, and low quality information. If the training data is flawed, the garbage in, the outputs it generates will inevitably reflect those flaws, the garbage out, leading to the propagation of biases or inaccuracies. An LLM cannot inherently judge the quality or truthfulness of its training data. One major thing that AI is not, it's not a constantly updated knowledge base. Most models have a knowledge cutoff date. They live in the past. If you ask a non-web enabled model for very recent information, it will confidently give you outdated or incorrect information. It's not lying, but more like it's giving you the best that it's got. This is a technical limitation of the models. Another issue is no persistent memory. LLMs have a context window, a fixed limit of data that they can remember in a single conversation or session. Once you exceed that window, the oldest parts are typically forgotten. The model has no persistent memory. It doesn't remember you or your history across different sessions. Every new chat is a blank slate, only remembering the context you give it in that immediate session. Recent updates to the frontier models like Gemini, ChatGPT, and Claude have made this better, but it's still not quite there yet. They've implemented things like skills, there's RAGs, and there's NPCs to help make this better, but it's still not there. Understanding these limits is key to making the AI more useful. These LLMs are powerful specialized tools. To avoid these traps, here are 3 final quick tips. 1. Reread, reprompt, re-verify. When tackling critical tasks, treat the first output as a draft. Try the same prompt on a different model to check for consensus. 2. Use it for synthesis, not creation. Use the model to summarize a document, explain a concept, or generate a first draft outline. Don't use it to generate the final, critical piece of work without reviewing the AI's work. 3. Stay in your role. The LLM is the tool. You are the expert, the editor, and the fact checker. Never let the model replace your final judgment. The future of AI is about understanding these limits to get them better integrated into your desired workflow, whether it's for work or fun. Thank you very much for hanging in there. And if you don't mind, you do me a big one, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you later.